As the calendar turned to January 2026, the global music industry entered a new chapter. New artists emerged, fresh releases dominated playlists, and trends shifted rapidly, as they always do in the digital age. Yet, amid this constant motion, one name remained immovable: Jungkook. Despite the absence of a new solo release at the very start of the year, Jungkook ranked among the most searched K-pop artists worldwide, according to aggregated data from search engines and digital platforms. His name continued to appear across trending lists, fan discussions, and media coverage, quietly but persistently. This was not a sudden spike driven by controversy or viral moments. It was something far more telling: sustained global relevance. In the modern entertainment industry, search data has become one of the most reliable indicators of cultural impact. Unlike chart rankings, which reflect consumption, search trends reflect curiosity. They measure how often people actively seek information about an artist's future, their influence, their meaning in the wider cultural conversation. For Jungkook, ranking among the most searched K-pop artists at the start of 2026 signals something critical. His presence extends beyond music releases. People are not only listening, they are watching. They are waiting. One of the most striking aspects of Jungkook's search dominance is its timing. Early 2026 did not coincide with a new solo album rollout, an aggressive promotional campaign, or a viral controversy. Instead, Jungkook's search volume reflects long-term interest, a level of public attention that persists even during quiet periods. Industry analysts often describe this phenomenon as organic relevance, a rare status reserved for artists whose identity has become deeply embedded in pop culture. Jungkook's name continues to surface in searches related to BTS's future activities, reflections on his solo era, global influence rankings, fan-driven discussions and projects. This sustained curiosity places him in a category few artists reach. Jungkook's journey from K-pop idol to global cultural figure did not happen overnight. Years of consistent growth, artistic exploration, and international exposure reshaped how audiences perceive him. His solo projects introduced his voice to listeners who may not have previously engaged with BTS or K-pop as a whole. By 2026, Jungkook is no longer searched solely as a singer. He is searched as a symbol of modern pop stardom. This shift explains why his name continues to trend even without active promotion. He has become part of the global music conversation itself. While Jungkook's solo achievements play a major role in his popularity, his connection to BTS remains a powerful factor. As discussions around BTS's next chapter continue, Jungkook's name frequently appears alongside questions about group dynamics, musical direction, leadership, and artistic influence. Fans and observers alike view Jungkook as a key figure in how BTS's legacy will evolve. This dual identity, solo star and group member, amplifies his visibility in search trends. In many ways, Jungkook embodies the bridge between BTS's past and future. Behind every data point is human emotion. Jungkook's search dominance is fueled not only by casual listeners, but by a deeply engaged global fan base. Fans continue to revisit interviews, performances, and milestones, often introducing his work to new audiences. At the start of 2026, fan communities worldwide launched New Year projects, reflective discussions, and digital campaigns celebrating Jungkook's journey so far. These activities do not rely on official schedules. They are driven by connection, and that connection translates directly into sustained online interest. In 2026, search rankings are no longer viewed as trivial metrics. They function as a mirror of cultural power. When Jungkook's name continues to appear among the most searched K-pop artists, it reflects more than fandom activity. It reflects his ability to remain part of global conversation even during periods of silence. In an industry where attention fades quickly, sustained search interest signals longevity. Experts emphasize that artists who maintain high search visibility without constant releases often possess what is called narrative gravity. People are not reacting to a moment, they are tracking a journey. Jungkook's journey, by early 2026, has become one worth following. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of Jungkook's search dominance is that it intensified during a relatively quiet phase. There were no explosive teasers, no surprise solo singles, no controversy-driven headlines. Instead, curiosity filled the space left by silence. Fans revisited his past performances, new listeners discovered his catalog, and media outlets reflected on his influence rather than reacting to new material. This pattern reveals a critical truth. Jungkook's relevance does not depend on noise, it is sustained by presence. Search trends do not exist in isolation. They are connected to broader digital behavior. In early 2026, Jungkook's name appeared frequently across search engines, music platform recommendations, fan-driven discussion forums, media analysis articles. His digital footprint spans multiple ecosystems, reinforcing his visibility across different audiences. Whether through music streaming, social discussions, or retrospective features, Jungkook remains discoverable. This interconnected presence strengthens his position as a global artist, rather than a niche phenomenon. One of the key reasons Jungkook continues to rank highly in searches is his cross-cultural appeal. His solo work introduced him to listeners unfamiliar with K-pop structures, language, or fandom culture. These listeners often encounter Jungkook first as a vocalist, performer, or pop figure, before discovering his roots in BTS. As a result, search queries related to Jungkook often originate from regions outside traditional K-pop strongholds, reflecting a broader global reach. By 2026, Jungkook exists comfortably in both worlds, K-pop icon and global pop artist. Curiosity is one of the most powerful drivers of cultural endurance. People search Jungkook not only to consume content, but to understand his trajectory. Where is he headed? How has he evolved? What does his future look like? This type of curiosity differs from hype-driven interest. It is reflective, sustained, and deeply personal. It transforms an artist into a subject of long-term engagement, rather than fleeting attention. Jungkook's search presence in early 2026 reflects this deeper form of audience investment. In industry conversations, Jungkook's name increasingly appears as a reference point. When discussing global K-pop expansion, successful solo transitions, or artist longevity beyond promotional cycles, Jungkook is often cited as an example. This positions him not only as a participant in the industry, but as a benchmark. His career trajectory becomes something others study, compare, and learn from. Search interest rises naturally when an artist becomes part of professional discourse. Jungkook's fans do more than celebrate milestones. They curate his legacy. Through archives, translated interviews, performance analyses, and anniversary projects, fans ensure that Jungkook's work remains accessible and relevant. These efforts often introduce his story to new audiences, further driving search interest. In early 2026, fan-led initiatives played a significant role in keeping Jungkook visible across digital spaces. This grassroots engagement reinforces the idea that his popularity is not artificially sustained, but actively nurtured. Search data may appear impersonal, but emotion lies beneath every query. Fans search Jungkook out of admiration. Listeners search him out of curiosity. Observers search him out of respect. For many, Jungkook represents growth witnessed in real time. His journey resonates because it mirrors change, effort, and resilience, qualities that transcend music. This emotional resonance transforms simple searches into meaningful acts of connection. The entertainment industry thrives on novelty, yet it rewards stability. Jungkook's continued search dominance at the start of 2026 signals he has achieved a rare balance. He remains relevant without oversaturation, visible without excess, and influential without constant reinvention. This stability is often the hallmark of artists who endure beyond trends. Jungkook's presence in search rankings signals not just popularity, but permanence. As 2026 begins, Jungkook's position among the most searched K-pop artists offers a clear message. His influence is not confined to a single era. His relevance does not depend on immediate output. His story continues to invite attention. Whether through future releases, group activities, or quiet reflection, Jungkook remains an artist the world is watching. And in an age defined by endless content, being watched not because of noise, but because of meaning is the greatest measure of impact.